According to former South African President Nelson Mandela, he said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That's why the EFCC is always engaging in enlightenment programs to carry its stakeholders along in the anti-corruption crusade. We are here again today to bring you the activities of the EFCC to your doorsteps. I am your uncle, Aisha Muhammad."
Imagine a society where everything works. Durable road networks, stable electricity supply, portable water, well-equipped and functional healthcare facilities, quality education for all, affordable housing schemes, social security benefits, job creation, and a lot more that makes life comfortable to live. That is an ideal society. We can only achieve these if we all play our part. Say no to corruption to enjoy these benefits. Kill corruption to save Nigeria. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
We begin this edition with a report from the 5th edition of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's EFCC National Judicial Institute NJI's Capacity Building Workshop for Justices and Judges held in Abuja. At the workshop, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu commended the EFCC for making impressive gains in the fight against economic and financial crimes and called for more vigorous and robust efforts in tackling the monster called corruption. Abbas Abubakar Umar has the report.
The President, who spoke through Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Chief Lateef Fagbemi SAN, said there are profound gains already made in the fight against corruption and the EFCC played remarkable roles in achieving them. According to the President, available records show that EFCC has continued to achieve significant milestones in securing convictions and asset recovery running into billions of naira. The EFCC have also seen to significant improvement in the policy and legal frameworks for combating corruption with the National Anti-Corruption Strategy Plan and new legislations against money laundering, illicit financial flow and terrorism financing. He noted the devastating effect of corruption against the growth of the nation and called for multi-sectoral and multifaceted approaches in tackling them, placing emphasis on synergy and inter-agency collaborations as potent weapons of attack against the monster. He said corruption and related financial crimes have become a menace in national life and have in consequence attracted poor perception index rating for Nigeria globally. The President commended the effort of successive leadership of the EFCC and NGI for sustaining the anti-graft war and charged judicial officers to be more passionate and courageous in carrying out their assignment to rid the nation of corrupt practices. He applauded the theme of the workshop, consolidating on the gains in the fight against economic and financial crimes, stating that his administration is determined and resolute in bringing corruption to its knees. He assured that his agenda to fight corruption is not just a mantra but a call to duty for all agencies involved in combating the malaise. The President called for proper interagency synergy and collaboration and promised to provide adequate resources for the achievement of this noble objective and will therefore not accept any excuse for failure. President Bola Tinubu expressed commitment to improve the efficiency of the administration of criminal justice system and charged the NJC to take decisive steps in ensuring drastic improvement in the rating and perception of the nation's judiciary. He also tasked the judiciary to be more proactive in the trial of awaiting inmates, arguing that victims of all manner of crimes and their family must also be able to get justice within a reasonable time.
Most importantly, to reiterate the unwavering commitment and determination of my administration to support our judicial officers and law enforcement personnel in their collective efforts to protect the public from all manner of criminal actors. It is therefore gratifying to observe that this workshop is the fifth in the series of collaborative efforts between the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the National Judicial Institute to deepen their knowledge, expand cooperation, and to keep pace with the changes in the legal and regulatory framework as with evolving patterns of crime. Corruption and other related financial crimes have become a menace in our national life and have in consequence attracted poor perception index rating for Nigeria globally.
In his goodwill message, Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariola, noted that the judiciary as an arbiter between parties has continued to live up to expectations and called on judges to be more proactive in resolving lingering cases of corruption across the courts. He particularly called for more focus in dispensing justice without allowing legal technicalities to stand in the way of right adjudication of cases. Justice Ariola commended the theme of the workshop, saying that it is appropriate as it resonates deeply with the current state of the nation and the challenges resolving lingering cases in our courts.
At this opening ceremony of the 5th edition of the Capacity Building Workshop for Judges, organized by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, in collaboration with the National Judicial Institute. The judiciary as an arbiter between parties has continued to live up to expectations, and this capacity building workshop over the years has played a prominent role in the sterling performance of our judicial officers. The importance of this forum cannot be overemphasized, bearing in mind the nature and class of its target audience. In view of the recent drive of the EFCC to combat corruption, this workshop aims to equip you with the necessary tools, knowledge, and skills to effectively adjudicate economic and financial crime cases. It will also provide you with insights into emerging trends, global best practices, and of course international standards in this field.
Acting Chairman of the EFCC, Abdul Karim Chikol, emphasized the collaborative efforts of the EFCC with the NGI, stressing that it is to effectively fight the menace of corruption and economic and financial crimes. The symbiotic relationship between the EFCC and the judiciary must be enhanced and encouraged. He noted that though the challenges of fighting economic and financial crimes are daunting, the dynamism and proactiveness as a law enforcement agency has given the EFCC the advantage to be a step ahead of criminals and to continue to develop strategies to deal with them accordingly. He expressed confidence in the prospect of the workshop to deliver optimal benefits to every stakeholder, assuring that the workshop will yield its desired purpose and communicate implementable solutions that will guide the EFCC in executing its new agenda in the fight against corruption and economic crimes.
The choice of topics for this workshop are informed by the realities we face and observe in our day-to-day engagement with criminals in the course of our investigations. We have therefore carefully identified experts, legal luminaries, and judges who have distinguished themselves in handling most of the identified new criminal trends and patterns to share their experiences and advise on the content